Takže dáme páni, vítam vás u ďalšieho dielu na hru Alan Wake. A poďme ostrihnúť tú transformovnú od prúdu. Nech sa pohneme. Dobrá, čo s týmto? No, asi nič. Save heaven, OK. Byš made. To kapucňári sú niečo silnejšie než ty basic. Ale moc nie. Tí veľkí tučňáci, tí sú silnejší.
I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She'd been living this insanity for decades.
Dobre, to je checkpoint, pretože svetílko.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Aha. Mi hovoríte, že mám... Jasné. Už rozumiem, čo som tu musel spraviť, aby som mohol prejsť jednoducho sem.
Who designs these things?
To som nečakal.
Who designs these things? The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Dobre. Jak sme to dali? Ešte to budú nepriatelia, že? No, ukážte sa. Vlastne fat fuck. Bude tu ďalší fat fuck. Vlastne tu bude ďalší fat fuck. Tento je niečo silnejší než ten veľký fat fuck. Ten s tou motorovou bol. OK. Môžeme ísť? Môžeme ísť na spok? We are good to go. No asi áno. Nazdar.
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, the pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
Dobre, počkám, toto zoberiem. Oslepováky, keď sa môžu
This
hodiť.
way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. Which looked like her.
Možno so.
Wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me. Or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I couldn't refuse him.
Ó, lovecká puška, lovecká salama je lepšia. Dobre, už berem.
And none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond,
Už to je Tom?
from
Sejtelky?
below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
Well, be a fool. I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
Iďte sme
At
sobecky,
least I
ale
didn't
máme
have to
srdce.
worry about her.
Musíme zachrániť
She
Berika.
knew how to stay safe.
A samozrejme aj Sarah. Pretože ja tu som si docela obľúbil, hej. Ani zlá. Počkaj, čo? Kadiaľ? Vy ste blázni. A je tu spisík. Tá rukopis, ten sme dávno nemali.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
No dobre. Barry Wheeler jačal ako malý chlapček. Ty vole vtáci. Dobre, sme v checkpointe. Au. To je tak, keď sa nepozerám. Poď. Musíme dať. Sme tu.
Barry! Sheriff Breaker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
No. Niekto tu trusil svetlicami. Kľud, to som ja.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Nazdarte. Určite. No, vidíte to. Vidíte tú silu.
I have a different ending in mind. I knew you'd be all right. The flaming eye of Mordor.
Ja.
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Tak poďme. More checkpoint, to už to vidím dopredu. Poďte, ja už som viete, jak to popredu. Aj, dobre. Tak povíte.
You can't beat a good hike.
Leze sa na speedomanci.
Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible. He's too fast. I can't get a shot.
Dobre.
Where'd that one go?
Ah, this can't be happening!
Cykni.
Bad. This is really bad.
Ja viem, ale tak čo máme robiť? Zatiaľ sme v sejfu, no. Tebe sa nikdy nič nechce ľúbiť, Barry. Dobre, tak keď budeš hľadať, tak budeš hľadať. Ja teda privolám. To sa mi ľúbi, to sa mi viacej ľúbi. To som mal čakať.
Oh no! Oh no!
Tiež by.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on.
Veď, ja mám vydržať. To nebude problém zatiaľ. Dobre, poďte. Čau.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Tiež
Well,
by, ja
Weaver's
viem.
crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Thomas
Meh.
Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
Dobre. Dobre. Môžete prečítať. The Hellid Room. Ja pridržením. No!
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Dobre.
You just look after yourself.
Hlavne sa postaraj o ňo. Nie, že sa dosere.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ty vole. Aha. I musíme znova. Teraz sa budeme radšej dávať väčší pozor.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Dobre, poďme.
You gotta be kidding me.
Dúfam, že ma už to nedostane tu. Tam som nechal rukopis. Nemôžem len tak.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Dobre. Poďme preč. Checkpoint? Nie? Tak nie. Čo to za hra? Poďalené, ale rýchlejšie. To si už robíte srandu,
I was
kokati tu
ridiculously
budú.
outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
A to sú všetci. Dobre, ešte niekto? Tak poďte. Čo to?
Enough. You will go no further. Stop. Stop now.
Zhrajalené, prosím ťa. Dobre, checkpoint. Tremoska, to musím. To si robíš prdel. Dobre. To nebudem bežať. Ber termosku. Snažím sa. Ale nejde to bolí.
Now, inside.
Dobre.
You made it. Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
Ouka.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
To je koniec 5. kapitoly či epizódy, to je jedno. Epizóda 5, no.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Odjezd. Pred 2 rokmi.
I had a hangover. My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I needed my sunglasses and painkillers to dull the pain. In one of my finer moments of self-deception, I swore to quit drinking.
Brýle.
The sunglasses made the world look bearable. Now I could keep my eyes open without feeling like a vampire in the sun. I wasn't sure I'd make it out there without some painkillers.
No, a tu sú painkillers.
The pills worked fast. The prospect of being awake started to seem bearable again.
Dobre. Teraz to
There was
zrazu
a message
ide.
waiting for me on the machine.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your
Wakey,
shoe on your
wakey, no.
table. If Alice wasn't too mad
Jak si robí srandu z našho prezviska Hajzel.
really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Now, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show!
Dobre. Ale zapneme telku. Teda.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop. Yeah, good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm gonna be honest here. Is that wise? No, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books.
Dobre.
Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy. You want an aspirin or something?
Are you gonna start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet. Somehow, the clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice. I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun. Miss Weaver, close the door when I leave.
Good luck, Al.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed. Alone, in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this, having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed. There would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
No dobre. Toto už je finálna kapitola, ľudia. Alebo, no, finálna epizóda podľa Alana Wakea teda. Nie kapitola, ale epizóda, ale ja to volám kapitoly. Je to finálna kapitola, takže nám ostáva do konca základného príbehu tak 3-4 epizódy, max. Ale teda potom ešte budeme hrať tie dve DLCčkové epizódy. Ale do základného príbehu už málo ostáva, takže pokiaľ sa vám tento diel páčil, tak nezabudnite like, pokiaľ sa vám nepáči, nezabudnite dať odber, vedľa zvonček a vám množšie ďalšie video na zastieľanie nás môže. Takže sa majte. Adios amigos.